Well, here's a quick update. The engine is in more or less. I don't have the engine mounts in because I'm trying to keep the engine as low as possible so I can get those three, I believe it's three bell housing bolts in. After that, I'll jack the engine back up a little bit and put the engine mounts back in. When I had the transmission out and when I was putting it in, I guess what I thought was it would just pop back together, but there's actually a lot to it. There's some alignment pins and that helps a lot, but once you get the transmission over the pins, it doesn't just pop in. You have to very carefully use a couple of bolts to drive it together. Maybe the pilot shaft going into the pilot bearing, but the transmission input shaft rather going into the pilot bearing. But and also getting the cross member bolts. I don't have them all in, but getting the cross member bolts in to keep the transmission straight helps too. But I'll admit I definitely didn't do this all on my own. My dad was here and Ovier was here helping me. So now the next thing to do is to work on getting that water pipe assembly attached with the bell housing bolts back there. And once those three bolts are in, I'll probably go ahead and get the engine mounts in. Sorry, I just had a margarita. And get all this stuff put back in and go to town assembling everything else. So I'll update you shortly.